Today I'm going to talk about how we started as a healthcare company. So from where it started. So our journey started in 1977 as an organization as well as an MR research partner. So we were the first collaboration partner with the pioneers of MR. So that is we have collaborated with Sir Peters Mansfield and his lab to bring in technologies. So in 2003, we had rapid growth in MR. So we had a total imaging matrix. Without repositioning a patient, you can do the whole body examination sitting on the console. So you take a patient, go inside a Siemens MR scanner, you make the position for brain or spine, you come to the console, you start your examination. For example, if the patient is having any metastasis or any other lesion throughout his body, sitting from the console, you can do the imaging with the help of all the integrated coils which are available. So the progress of MR from an early research tool into a diagnostic standard is closely related to innovation. So then we came up with something called 70 centimeter bore system. So that changed the industry. So we were pioneering in the 70 centimeter bore system, being the first vendor to simplify the user interaction with the machine in order to scale MR in a growth market where access to highly skilled MR expert isn't given. Then we brought in something called DOT technology. DOT is nothing but day optimization throughput. Here started the artificial intelligence era in 2009. So what we did, we gave lenience to the technologist. Once a technologist comes and sits on a scanner, just he has to select the protocol for the region of interest. For example, if he's selecting a brain protocol, the system will do the positioning automatically, the planning automatically, and what we have is the unique feature, the system recognizes the body part and it increases the coverage as well. For example, if a patient comes with hydrocephalus, but the protocol set in your system is only 20 slices for brain examination. So if you forget to increase the slice, the system will do it for you. That is where the DOT stands for. So in DOT technology, we can do entire examination starting from brain, spine. The system will do you the automatic annotations, automatic composing, and automatic detection of lumbarization as well as sacralization. The system can do cardiac examination without human interaction. The system can do angiographic examination, that is the contrast angiography examination without human interaction. So this is where our machine learning as well as artificial intelligence journey started. Then we came up with the first MR PET examinations as well as the simultaneous PET devices, which is in collaboration with our 3T MR system. So that was in 2010. And we were the first to introduce ultra high field gradient performance for the Connectome project. So usually when we talk about MR, we talk about the gradient slew rate and amplitude. The industry's the highest gradient slew rate and amplitude is 80 to 100. So, but we have an amplitude of 300 milliliters per meter per second. So that is used for the human connectome project. That is a Siemens scanner. The way forward in 2014, we stepped into oncology. We came up with free breathing examinations of abdomen, free breathing examination of multiphasic studies. For example, the patient can lie still. And if the patient is not able to hold breath, yes, still we can do the multi-arterial phase free breathing examination. So that was the giant leap what we had. Then we came up with faster examinations. So that is where our simultaneous multi-slice or the multi-band protocols got developed. So usually, whenever you go for a CT scanner, the CT scanner started from a single slice. Now we have 512 slice CT scanners as well. So similarly, in MR, the acquisition happens slice by slice in the older generation. But with the help of simultaneous multi-slice, we can also do up to 7 excitation per acquisition. Okay? If I mean 7 excitation per acquisition, 7 lines of case space will be filled at a single stretch. So that is where we are coming up with lesser scan time. So for example, whenever you do a functional MRI or diffusion tensor imaging, whenever you do the highest gradient direction DTI, it will take around 1 hour. For example, if you're going to do a 256 direction DTI, it is going to take 1 hour. So the effect of peripheral nerve stimulation in the patient is going to increase because we are going to switch on and off the gradient simultaneously for 1 hour. So this is where SMS will be very helpful. So a 256 direction scan, the DTI scan, can be done in 14 minutes and 50 seconds in a Siemens scanner, as well as, yes, everyone has this technology, but they call it in a different name. So we have something called simultaneous multi-slice. And we were the first to introduce a 7 Tesla Magnetom Terra for clinical use. And we have around 6 installations of Magnetom Terra. Yes, we are expecting a 7 Tesla scanner in India as well for research as well as clinical use. Then we came up with compress sensing. So that is in the year 2016. So we came up with compress sensing cardiac cine. So where whenever you do a cardiac examination, patient has to hold the breath. So, but with the help of compress sensing, we have free breathing cardiac examination, which is now possible with a high resolution data. So we started with something called TIM technology. Okay, so that was in 2003. But in 2017, there was a change in the whole world, which was brought by Siemens Healthineers, which can lead you through the precision medicine. So we brought in the first biometric scanner. Previously, we have to adapt to the patient and we have to modify all the parameters according to the patient's condition. Now, because of the advances in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, the system adapts to the patients automatically. You place a patient with a variable weight, the system will calculate the specific absorption rate automatically. The system will give you a pop-up of changes in parameter according to the patient condition and the patient's variation. So that is now possible with the biometric systems. And we have something called MR fingerprinting that is way forward. So I will tell you, it is an amazing tool where you do an examination of brain and the system will automatically give you a quantitative data. So previously, whatever we used to get is a qualitative data. For example, we used to get a T1 weighted image, T2 weighted image, FLAIR or DWI. Everything is a qualitative data. But we moved forward and we did something called MR fingerprinting. That is a machine learning technique where it gives you the quantitative data and it gives you the types of tumor as well. So I will get in deep with MR fingerprinting in my following slides.